In this question, we have to determine the value of R1 by R2 by R1 to the power of R1 into C. In the question, they have given a circuit and its Bode plot. We have to make use of this Bode plot to calculate the values of R1, R2 and C, and then we will make use of these values to determine whatever is asked in the question. Okay, now first we have to find the transfer function of this network. So E naught of S by EI of S. Okay, to find the transfer function, we have R2 in series with the parallel combination of R1 and C. First we will have to determine the equivalent impedance of the parallel combination of R1 and C, and that will be in series that will be in series with R2. So in that condition we can apply voltage division rule to determine the transfer function of this system. Okay, so the transfer function will be R2 by R1 plus R2 into 1 plus SC R1 divided by 1 plus SC R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2. Okay, now this is the transfer function of this system. Okay, where now what we will do is we will take T equal to R1C and alpha is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2. Okay, now E naught of S divided by EI of S is equal to alpha into 1 plus ST divided by 1 plus ST alpha. Okay, now we have the transfer function of the system. Okay, now looking at the Bode plot, okay, from the Bode plot we know that there is a 0 at, okay, see here we have a 0 because there is a positive slope, and here we have a pole because it is the slope is getting evened out. So from this we can determine the corner frequency of the 0 and the corner frequency of pole. Okay, first we have a 0 at not 2, because see the axis is log of omega, which means 2 is equal to the log of corresponding frequency, which means the corner frequency of the 0 is equal to 10 power 2, which is equal to 100. So corner frequency of 0 omega equal to 10 square is equal to 100. So now 1 by T is equal to 100, which implies R1C is equal to 1 by 100. Okay, now for pole the corner frequency is 1 by T alpha is equal to 1000, right, because 10 power 3 is 1000. Now R2 by R1, after simplification we will get 1 by 9. Now R2 by R1 to the power of R1C is 0.01, will get us 0.9781. So the answer is 0.9781.